Hello Crafty Mavens, welcome back to the Crafty Maven Getaway. Today for Mix It Up Monday, I'm going to make a holiday shaker card for you guys. This is actually the very first shaker card that I ever make, so I'm excited. And I really love how it turned out. It turned out really cute. So the first thing I'm doing is I cut out my sentiment from my silhouette cameo, and I printed out Happy Holidays. And I am dipping it in my Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Amethyst. So just to give it that purple color. It is going to dry a bit lighter though, so you'll see that it dries lighter than the actual purple. I really love the inspiration for this week. It's very, very beautiful. The purples and silvers are very pretty, and I thought it would make a great color combination for a card. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm using this paper. This is some of that silver paper that I have, which is from the TPC Studio. I think it's Winter Wonder collection, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to use that paper as the front of my card because I think it's very pretty and it has that pretty silver color. And then I'm going to mat it with this purple, sort of like an eggplant color. It's not really purple. So I'm going to mat it with that behind it. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just trimming my paper down to size to make sure that it's going to fit in the envelope that I'm going to send it in. So yeah, so I have my paper and I've cut it, and then I did cut circles in it with my silhouette cameo. So that paper, the one that I'm holding right now, is sort of like a foam, and it's not what you typically use. I think what normal card makers use is like that. I think it's called like Fun Foam or something, and that's what you use for these shaker cards. This is like foam that came in packaging for something for I think it was like an iPad case, if I'm not mistaken. It's the foam that comes inside, so that's the foam that I'm using. And then I'm using a piece of it's actually packaging to make the little window. So I placed that clear packaging behind the front of my card. Okay, and then I'm using my ATG to, just make sure I have lots of glue behind it so that that foam will adhere to it pretty well. So I'm just I use my ATG gun, and then I'm going to add some Scotch quick dry adhesive as well to make sure that that sticks down really well. So it can get really good, really well stuck on there. And then I start pouring my my gems, and then these are little beads. They're from like the jewelry making section at Walmart, and they're little purple, or that same like eggplant color beads. And then I use some silver sequins, and then I use some little silver tiny stars that I have as well. So that's what I'm filling my little shaker card with. Now it would have been smart to wait a little bit and let the interior of that card dry with the glue, because they, the little especially the little tiny sequins, they start kind of sticking to the sides. So it would have been smart to wait a little bit, but it's okay. And then I'm taking some of these from Recollections. They're little tiny blue, like blue iridescent stars. So I'm taking those. Now I've filled my shaker area with what I want. So I'm going to take another piece of that packaging. I know they sell like clear sheets, especially for this, but I'm using packaging that I have. So I'm just kind of moving everything to the center so that it doesn't stick to the sides. and then I use that other sheet to place it over it, so that kind of seals my pocket. And then I'm just wiping some extra glue that was kind of getting messy. And then I was gonna place that paper, but then I realized, what am I doing? I don't need to use that. So I am going to place it on my card. So this is the base for my card, this eggplant color paper, and I'm getting a lot of adhesive on there. Same thing, I use my ATG, and then I go over it with some quick dry adhesive to make sure it's stuck on there really well. So then you have that nice little window there. And then I'm gonna take the that silver paper that I had cut out, and I'm going to place it inside. And then later I will add what I had cut out from there. I will add it back in there because I realized I really don't need that hole in there. Now you could leave the hole in there, and you could maybe stamp something in there, like maybe stamp the person's name or something. So that's something you could do. So now my title has dried, and as you can see, it's dried a lot lighter than what I thought it was going to. I guess that specific color, maybe when you add too many coats of it, because I did quite a few coats of it, maybe it just dries like that. So it did dry a little bit lighter than I expected. So I'm going to adhere my title down, and I'm using my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive in my fine line bottle. I find that's the best thing to adhere, especially to adhere little pieces like these down. So that's what I'm doing right now, just adhering those with some quick dry adhesive in the fine line bottle. And I really love how this card turned out. I think it turned out really pretty. For my first shaker card, I think I did a pretty good job. So I definitely look forward to making more of these, and I hope I've inspired you to make some shaker cards for holidays. It's always fun, I think, when you send handmade cards, because I think it's so much more personal and so much more special. So this card is going to go out to a friend, of course. So I'm looking forward to sending that out, and yeah, and I'm gonna probably get some supplies to actually make cards, like the actual foam and the actual like clear packaging to use on the frame. But yeah, for now this worked out, and it's really cute, and I really liked it. So at this point, I'm taking these Jolie's little snowflakes, which I've had probably for about maybe 8 years. I've had those, and I really haven't used them, not because I haven't had the opportunity, just because I've been hoarding them. But I said, you know what, I'm gonna use them. They go really well with what I'm doing here. So, and then I think 2 of them are clear, and then 1 of them is kind of has a little bit of blue to it. So at this point, I thought I was done. I was done with my card. And then I came back the next morning, and that title was just kind of bothering me. So I wanted to add some more glitter to that title. I tried to use some of this, it's American Craft, it's called Zazz. It's like a glitter glue to go over the letters, but I started messing with the bottle, and it spilled all over the place. I'm cleaning it up right now off to the side, because I was pressing on it so hard that it just made a big old mess. So I kind of picked that up and cleaned that up, and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to add some glitter. So I'm taking my fine line bottle, and I'm just outlining the letters, just very carefully outlining the letters with my fine line bottle. And it's not perfect, there's maybe little spots where it doesn't get the glue, but I'm trying to be as consistent as I can to get that glue on each letter. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I did that with my fine line bottle. And then I'm gonna take some American Crafts, it's the Wow glitter, and it's in the white. This is my favorite glitter of all time. So I just pour a generous amount of glitter over that to add some sparkle to that title, and then I'm gonna dust it off, and you're gonna see the end result. There it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I've inspired you guys to make a holiday card. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, and check out my YouTube channel. The link will be below if you want to check out more videos from me. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.